We're at number 4 in our series of the 5 higher order capabilities of human-centered leadership. This is modeling intellectual humility. My name is Mariana. I'm a first-generation professional and certified leadership coach, helping other first-gen pros and 21st century leaders navigate complex career environments. In earlier installments of this series, I talked about some unspoken expectations of leadership, particularly with regard to perfectionism. In traditional models of leadership, upholding the perception of leader as all-knowing is key to presenting as competent and authoritative. The assumption that leaders show up as some kind of infallible oracle is antiquated and ridiculous. And it reads as inauthentic because everyone knows no one has all the answers and no one is right 100% of the time. Still, the shadow of this expectation exists for leaders in many cultures as an unspoken measure of confidence and competence. To admit confusion or uncertainty can feel threatening enough to trigger imposter syndrome for some, or more commonly, uncomfortable feelings of vulnerability and inadequacy. Human-centered leaders show they are conscious of the limits of their knowledge by modeling intellectual humility. They see the value in surrounding themselves with people whose specialized proficiencies clearly exceed their own. Genuine intellectual humility is being able to balance one's confidence in their intellectual abilities with an awareness and respect for their own and others' cognitive limitations. There's professional maturity in demonstrating a genuine openness to new ideas, perspectives, and evidence. It communicates a relaxed confidence when a person with authority is tolerant of conflicting views and is willing to revise their beliefs and assumptions when presented with new or updated information. If you're working on building this higher order leadership capability, try the best practice of inviting dissent. Inviting dissent from your team on certain decisions and direction that directly impact them in their work signals that it's safe to speak up and respectfully disagree. By showing that you're open to being influenced, you actively dismantle fear of challenging the status quo while unlocking the superpower of intellectual bravery for your team. For this approach to be effective, the leader needs to also practice the art of withholding judgment while actively listening. We'll get more into that in my final installment next week on the higher order leadership capability of communicating with transparency. Please share, like, and follow for more 21st century leadership insights and first-gen perspectives.